said that she would like a reading about love life and career. Okay. And she says no burning urethra though, luckily. That leads me to believe the love life isn't active, but again, we will see what the cards say. So Nancy, why don't we do this? We will do a two-part reading. We'll have one comic take the love life, we'll have one comic take the career. Do you want to take yourself off mute and just tell us are you single? Are you dating someone? Give us a little bit of insight about where your love life is at and who you are. Single, she messaged me. Okay. Do you want to message it to everybody so everyone can see? Single, are you on any of the apps? Are you like putting yourself out there? What? Nancy sending signal single to everyone in a chat is my energy. Nancy and I are soulmates. Okay. On a few dating websites. Okay. Okay. When was your last relationship?
Nancy, it's better if you speak it.
Yeah. If you want to, take yourself off mute. About 5 years ago. Okay. Okay. We're a very friendly group here at Improvised Tarot, I promise. Okay. So single on a few dating websites, and about 5 years ago, Nancy likes to be elusive, hence why she's on mute. So we know that she's a mysterious woman who plays hard to get. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so what I'll do is I will welcome your first comic. She says yes, hard to get. Listen, tried and true method, girl. I get it. Your first comic is a returning performer to this show. I don't know if he knows he's going first, but he is now. Please welcome Easy Bartigas. Woo!
Oh, thanks. Oh man.
How you doing?
I'm fine. I'm great. I'm dandy over here in the middle of New York City as it burns around me.
As it right. Yes. Lots going on in New York City.
Yep.
Okay. We are going to pull a card for Nancy's love life. All right. And
All right.
Easy again is a New York City comedian and obviously a very, very intuitive, accurate tarot reader as well.
Yes.
Obviously, this is why we're here.
Yes.
All right, Easy.
I believe in nonsense. I'm all in.
You're all in, yes. Okay, I'm going to split the deck a couple times. We're going to pull a card that reflects the present situation of Nancy's love life.
All right. My chakras are balanced and I'm ready to go.
Great. That's how we warm up, by the way, guys. We balance each other's chakras.
Unique New York. All right.
New York. All right, so this is what we pulled for the present status of Nancy's love life. We got the 9 of Swords. Can everyone?
Ooh.
Yeah. What are we thinking?
Man. I don't know. It reminds me of The Exorcist. Just that picture.
Yeah.
It's absolutely frightening. Oh boy. Jesus. Look, Nancy. I don't think this is good start. This is not a good start. This is bad. I mean, woo, 9 swords. It's Jesus Christ. It's like how the Matrix ended. You thought it was going to be great and it was awful.
That's actually Keanu Reeves in the bed. That's him
God.
right there.
Well, if we all want to be with Keanu Reeves in the bed. Now, what I'm getting from the universe, what I'm getting through is, the challenge that you have is that you have your back to the world, right? So you're not embracing things. You're not allowing things to come forward. You're not allowed to. So the 9 swords represents, like trials and tribulations, but also you need to face them heads on, like Keanu Reeves and John Wick, just right for the gullet.
Face them head on, even though one of the swords appears to be cutting right through your head. So maybe you considered a lobotomy. I think.
Well, I think the two swords, or 3, right, represent your basically historic pain, right? Maybe someone betrayed you, right, and it's just hindering you from keeping the fight going on, right? Like, oh, I got hurt. Oh my God, that girl from college really broke my heart, and I'm not allowed, and I've never cried since then. That kind of feeling. And I think what you just need to do is you need to start addressing that stuff. That's what the universe is telling me.
Okay. And you know what? He has a headset on, and that's connected directly to God. That's what. So the God.
I'm Catholic, so I've got a couple saints in my back pocket,
Right. whether your God is a tarot card or Beyonce or whoever you adhere to. Okay, so let's pull another card. So let's ask the cards if anyone is going to be coming into Nancy's life. Like, is Nancy going to meet somebody? How does it look in the immediate future post quarantine? Let's pull another card.
Well, Nancy, you and me both. I hope you and I share Keanu Reeves in bed. Okay.
Justice card.
Justice card. Look at that. I mean, I'm getting like a Beyonce Queen Hive kind of thing. I'm like, the universe is telling me like everything is going to come around. You're going to fight your battles. You're going to win your battles. And the thing is that here, justice will prevail in that your life will start rewarding yourself as you come out of these battles. Once you start resolving, these past things like that girl Elise who really broke your heart. These things that just kind of hold you back from moving on.
Yeah.
And you will become the authority of your life. The world will start opening up once these injustices start getting resolved. The injustices of your history. I actually think it's going to be good. I can't look. I might be good at these tarot card readings, but I can't say it's going to be Keanu Reeves.
Right. We don't know if it's going to be Keanu Reeves. We're not.
It'll be somebody.
Sure. Easy. I like that you changed the tone of this reading to your TED Talk.
Hey, thanks.
And it's believable with the headset and the microphone as well too.
Yeah. Well, I'll be here all week.
He'll be here all week. Literally, even after this Zoom call ends, he's just going to continue to give tarot readings to anyone who hacks it. Yeah. Okay, so Nancy, let's actually look at the cards in terms of your love and sex life right now. So we pulled 2 cards. The first was your present state, which was 9 of Swords. So this is an area of your life that is causing you a lot of anxiety. This card also means a lot of self-doubt, a lot of self-sabotage as well. So it's a little bit the card that calls you to do some like inner work and self-love and therapy and whatever it is that you think it is, it's going to help you kind of like reconcile the demons of your love life in the past. But this is something that it's like clearly an area of your life that you're focused on, which isn't a bad thing. But it's something that you're trying to figure out, and it's something that it's an area where you could be happier, right? So, and I mean, it's been 5 years since your last relationship, so maybe you're feeling that anxiety, you're feeling that restlessness. Justice. It's always fun on this show when the comedians are actually right. So, Easy was not that wrong. He was fairly right. Justice means making amends, things coming to fruition, things working out. It's a pretty straightforward card. I don't know your past with your ex. I don't know any of your other flings or the details of it, but this card usually calls on you to like make amends and fix your shit a little bit. And I'm not even necessarily saying it's you and your mistakes or it's your wrongdoing in your love life. But the Justice card means things coming up as they should. The cream rises to the top. What will be will be. So
Brittany, thanks for repeating what I said. I really appreciate it.
That's why I'm here. Yeah, that's why I'm here, is just to upstage the very right comedians anyways. But yeah, so both of these cards kind of give me past energy. Especially this one's a minor arcana. So it just basically means that for the present card, it means that you're not necessarily standing in your full power with your love life. So both of these cards would say, look inward. That's probably something is holding you back. There's a greater energy that's holding you back. And then once you kind of reconcile that and bring it justice, you're going to get a Keanu Reeves with a much bigger penis coming in, ready to treat you right. So I hope that helps. Yeah. And Nancy also asked about her career. So let's get another comic in here. Nancy, what do you do for a living, or what's your status? Again, you can go off mute. Did Nancy leave?
Oh, no, you know what? She said, how can she resolve these issues? She's asking me this.
Yeah, she's asking you specifically. She really has a lot of faith in you, Easy. She really.
My God. It's a private therapy session at this point, man.
It is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Easy took this and he was like, I'm going to really fix this woman's problem.
No,
like, he was like,
maybe Nancy's with Anonymous. Like, maybe that's why she can't do this. And that can have many career barriers and meeting barriers, I believe.
That is true. That is true. Nancy, are you still with us? Do you want to hear about your career? Okay, she said, now I'm just in between jobs and I'm looking for a new job as an analyst. Okay. Let's get another comic to take this one. Rachel Joan, you want to see into her future? See what Nancy's career is in the future?
I just figured like the 9 swords were like 9 dicks, and that was what was coming at her.
Yeah. But and you know, a lot.
9 booty calls.
And it's stressful because that's a lot of, okay, Nancy's on board for 9 dicks, and it looks like she wants them all at the same time. Nancy!
It's like, okay, I'm sorry to make it a dirty morning radio show.
No.
But yeah, let's do a career.
We love it. Anytime we see swords or dicks here at Improvised Tarot, we are contractually obligated to refer to them as phallic images. That's just what.
Listen, I gotta make dick jokes. There's a helicopter right outside my window. I don't know if it's the paparazzi or a. This is being recorded. I won't keep going.
Rachel, don't ruin your career. Okay. Nancy's career and money, she is in between jobs. She got the Wheel of Fortune, Rachel, so just like tell her, you know, what's gonna go on.
Well, the wheel is kind of like a helicopter, so maybe you're gonna be a helicopter driver, just like the one that's outside my window for days. It's either CNN or Fox, or it's all, you know, your family's like, turn on the news, and you're like, it's right outside my window. It's a
I think it's all a sign. Helicopter, and now we get this card. I think we're picking up on what the universe is putting down.
No,
yeah.
I mean, that seems good. It seems like you've got all your options, Nancy, so you've got to just weigh out what you want to do, and you pick where your career is going to go.
Yeah. I also think that, I mean, the Wheel of Fortune, obviously we all think Vanna White and the classic game show. So have you thought about being a trophy wife? It might not be a bad idea. Yeah. Maybe combine my career with the 9 dicks. There's a path for that. There is.
We're looking at opportunities here. I mean,
Maybe
yeah.
the helicopter made out of the 9 dicks.
There you go. Yeah. So you see, you know, there's a lot of options here as well, too. I also see a lot of these animals up in the corner are reading books. So maybe you need to go back to school. Have you considered University of Phoenix, Nancy? Have you decided about online courses and training?
We all need education. We're going to imagine a new school system soon.
Right. 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 So, you know, they're doing a lot of reading. All right. So to answer your second part of the question, and again, Rachel's completely right. Rachel felt that helicopter over her roof with her tits. That's what she felt it first in her chest, and then she heard the helicopter after. There you go. Keep those babies in tune. So Nancy, you pulled the Wheel of Fortune. It's actually a very good card. It's literally like a turning point, a change in fate, and it is like one of the destiny cards. So she says she has her master's degree. Don't brag, Nancy. Okay. No, I'm kidding. You're talking to a bunch of comedians who can't spell. So it does mean like a change in fate. It does mean destiny. So I would kind of implore you to maybe look at your current job as an analyst and consider a new path. Because the Wheel of Fortune is like the anything's possible career. And like your life is going to take a complete 180, usually in a good way, with this card. Yeah, so I feel like all of these animals are reading something for dummies books, like math for dummies, comedy for dummies. I don't know. But no, Wheel of Fortune is very positive. So you're in between jobs now, but I think you get 10 dicks in you, improve your mood, and then before you know it, all the answers are going to be crystal clear, Nancy. And you're going to make a huge career pivot and make way more money than all of us. Yeah? She says, ha 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 ha, thanks, which is code for fuck these comedians. And I'm going to go. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you, Nancy. Give Nancy a round of applause. Give Rachel, give Nancy a round of applause. Yay. Okay. We've had some new folks join the Zoom. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Improvised Tarot, where comedians give tarot readings and attempt to ruin your life. Yeah. That's why we're here. Cool. So this is an interactive show where we want to hear from you and hear from your problems. So who wants to go next? Again, these are comedians giving the tarot readings. So we laugh at everything they say and we don't believe it. And then I come in at the end and I give you just a little bit of clarity. Yeah? Anyone have a problem? Outside of the whole world being on fire, anyone have a problem?
Man, I wish I wasn't on the show. Boy, do I got a lot of things to cover.
I know. Don't listen. If you guys don't volunteer and ask questions, we're going to turn this over to the comedians' problems. And I can't stress enough, you don't want to hear about them. So You don't. This will go from improvised tarot to a stand-up show real quick.
I got some stuff I can workshop.
Yeah?
Yeah. I got some characters I can do. If we need.
Oh, okay. That's Dan.
No. Seriously, we should do a reading.
Yes, let's do it. Okay.
What happened to Nancy? Bring her back.
I know. We already answered for Nancy. Does anybody else? Mackenzie, do you want a reading? Eugene, what about you, Eugene? I missed you. I didn't see you last week. You have any questions?
I don't believe in your predictions anymore. I'm now skeptical. I'm sorry.
You're now skeptical after,
Yes.
after listening to a comedian do this show for 3 weeks. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. This is my strongest acting credit yet, actually. That I kept this going. Liz and Dave, do you guys have a question? Anybody else? Kimberly, do you have a question?
Anne-Marie.
Anne-Marie. We're a very engaging group. We want to hear about your problems. This is an intervention.
Problem is, I think Anne-Marie might be a ghost. That's just my psychic sense tingling.
Whoa.
Remember that the
Mona Lisa.
shyer you are as audience members, the more we think that you are in a pyramid scheme.
I got a celebrity.
Yeah. Okay. So let's
Eugene's hands up.
Eugene, you have a question? Let's do it.
Yeah. So here's my question. Okay. Every day, as long as it's not raining, I'm going outside for a walk for about an hour. And as soon as I'm outside, I start, like, very often I just start sneezing like crazy. But there is really a lot of different kind of trees, in the area. And my question is, like, do you think it's an allergy, or do you think I actually have, the dreaded COVID virus, and I'm just like asymptomatic, and my symptoms wake up as soon as I step out of the apartment? I mean, that's really have been bothering me. I'm still sleeping well though, but I don't think about it. I mean, I never had any kind of allergies in my life, and to my knowledge, I'm not allergic to anything. Does that sound?
Eugene, I have to say something. My favorite thing about you is that you tell me that you won't trust me to read your future, and that you don't even trust me as a comedian, but you do trust me to be your doctor and assess whether or not you are testing positive for COVID.
Yes. And I also feel a responsibility because nobody else wants to be a butt of a joke. I'm always up for it.
Okay, we do. I appreciate that. And Eugene, you are mayor of Improvised Tarot. You are the returning participant. We love it. Okay, so let's see what's going on very casually with Eugene's health and well-being. Dan, you want to take this one?
Oh, I actually lost my window for the chat. I'm trying to find it right now, but I predicted that I will find it in just 1 second.
Okay, no, he will. I'll shuffle the cards. So, Eugene, you said you have a case of the sniffles and you don't know if you're asymptomatic or if you're COVID positive.
Or if it's just an allergy, yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I get it. I think I'm starting to become allergic to my mask, so I get it. Dan, how you looking with your screen?
I am still searching. Give me 1 second.
Oh, wow. Dan, it has an echo.
I'm having a hard time here. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Everybody else, I hope you're working up the courage to share your...
You know what? Let's just go. I think I got it.
Okay. All right. Okay, Dan. We're going to pull a card. Let's just casually, even though we are comedians, we are not even tarot readers, and we are definitely not doctors. A lot of us aren't even using our college degrees. Let's take a look at Eugene's health and well-being. Oh, man. Second time we have pulled the 9 of Swords. I think my energy is getting in the way this time. But, Dan, what are you thinking? 9 of Swords.
9 of Swords. It's so many bad things at once.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Eugene.
Eugene, I'm sorry. Look, is that you in the bed? I think it is. You're crying, Eugene. Oh no. Do you have like a new cat?
Cat? No, I don't even have any kind of cat now.
Yeah, I'm seeing that you're gonna adopt a cat that you really grow to love. Then it's gonna die, Eugene.
Oh no.
That's one of the swords.
I like that Eugene had no sympathy for his dead cat. He just went, oh no.
Well, he will grow to love it. He doesn't know it yet, but it's
I'm not a
coming.
cat person, really. That's why. I mean,
That's what's so special about this cat.
It's funny, see, no two readings are alike. Just earlier we pulled this card and it was Keanu Reeves trying to give Nancy 10 dicks at once. And now it's just a very different reading. It's a very different reading.
and now it's a dead cat bounce, right? That's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get another one going for Eugene.
Okay, let's get another card. Let's figure it out. Eugene's health and well-being. We started off with the 9.
We also got 8 more swords going, but like we'll come back to that later.
We'll come back to that later. All right, second card for Eugene's. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands, Dan.
Ace of Wands.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Eugene. Are we switching up? What are you looking to get answers on now?
Yeah,
Still
why
health
am
and well-being.
Still what?
As soon as I get out of my apartment for my daily walk, I start like sneezing like crazy, and I suspect it could be just like allergies from all the tree falling around, or maybe I could be like infected by a virus, but I'm asymptomatic. Somehow my symptoms all manifest itself outside. I mean,
that's what this card's about right there. You can see there's like
that even makes sense.
No, it totally makes sense. And if you see on the card, like that's why it came up. There's this like puff of cloud. You can see that. That's a general sickness.
That's pollen. I'm gonna give myself a reading.
It's pollen, but it can also be read as like a general sickness. You know, you're getting something. The land is showing that it is, pollen related. You see the bottom, there's a land, but the puff is above the land, so it's separated. So I'm thinking that represents a disease, and which is bad. But it's bad. But it's not COVID, Eugene. It's not COVID, because if you see by the twig there are little sprouts on it, that means it's something entirely new. So like you don't have COVID, just like maybe keep an eye out and like stay inside for a little bit. But on one of those walks, you're going to find a cat, and that's going to be great for a while. So I can tell you that much right now.
Nancy thinks it might be Ebola. I thought chlamydia, hay fever also crossed my mind. It's not COVID.
It leads to those things. It's not exactly those things.
Right.
Yeah. It's kind.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say it's kind of like a mega Ebola, like a super Ebola, but like
Super Ebola. I love the Super Bowl.
It's the Super Bola. That's what they call it.
So one last card we'll pull just for Eugene's general well-being and happiness. We got the star, Dan. We got the star. What do we think of it?
Well, see, like you see there, Eugene, you're eventually fine. Like after all the terrible things that happened to you, again, there are eight more. I wasn't going to tell you, but those are 8 more cats that you grow to love. And then eventually in various ways, lose throughout the next few months.
I really like that there's no cats on any of these cards, but our readers are that clairvoyant. They can see cats where you can't.
Well, 9, there are 9 swords, 9 lives, that's, is what connected me astrally.
Yeah, but, last time Brittany said that I'm going to become like a sword collector. So yeah. So
that's
yeah,
you do collect swords. I don't wanna spoil anything, but one of the cats is why you stop collecting swords.
Oh no.
It's not, but you see, Eugene, at the end of it, you get a cure. You actually find the vaccine for your own thing. It's called Eugene-nitis by the time it's discovered. But you find your own cure, and it's, surprisingly, it's a gland that can only be found in cats. So, it all pans out in the end.
We're going to sell this information to CNN when they're like reporting on the second wave of COVID. We're going to be like, everyone needs to be careful for Eugene-itis as well. Okay. Yeah. Dan, again, I think you're completely on point with everything. Thank you for your insight.
I have the sight.
Even though you don't trust me, I I'm going to give you a little bit of insight. So, Nine of Swords again is the card of anxiety. So, this is something on your mind. I think that the anxiety of COVID is actually making you sick and making you crazy and kind of overanalyze your symptoms. That's your present state. Ace of Wands is a new creative venture, new opportunities. Given the first card that we pulled, I would say that you need to find a distraction from COVID. I know it's hard in quarantine. I've started playing the ukulele and learning how to masturbate quietly just to keep myself busy. It's hard. I get it. So the Ace of Wands says that creativity and distraction will behoove you. It'll work out for you. So I think this is a welcome distraction from all the anxiety you feel about COVID. And the Star card is wish fulfillment. The Star is a great card to pull. It's major arcana. It's up there with the Sun and the World card as getting exactly what you desire and being just fine. I mean, look at it, Eugene. This man is out without a mask. What a time to be alive.
Hold on. Is that the man or is it a woman? What are you?
We don't know when we don't want to assume.
Yes.
But
Yeah, I assumed this is a naked woman, and I was gonna ask if it has any significance.
What, Rachel? What'd you say?
That's a health insurance card. That's what that star is.
That's exactly. This is health insurance. This is exactly what that is. And in terms of whether it's a man or a woman, you know, it looks like Hulk Hogan after he stopped working out. Like he just fell out of shape.
Yeah, that's the Hulkster.
That's the Hulkster. But you know what, Eugene? See, I make you laugh. Even if everything I say is utter bullshit, I make you laugh. But no, Eugene, truly the Star card is a powerful card. So I think you're in better health and shape than everybody here in this Zoom call. So give it up for Eugene and give it up for Dan, everybody. Yay! Nancy joined in the chat. Nancy said, masturbating quietly. Maybe you also need 10 dicks. Nancy, I don't know what I need. Okay, so that's the tea on that. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining Improvised Tarot, where the comedians give the readings and nothing is accurate, but we make you laugh. No, I do. I come in with a little bit of clarity. I understand tarot now because Catholicism has failed me, and I'm proud to admit that. Okay, who else wants a reading? Was the crowd less shy? We have a very shy group tonight. Very, very, very shy group. But
I mean, I'll take a reading if nobody else is, but if we can get somebody who's from the audience, that'd be great.
That's ideal.
There's a Liz and a Dave.
There is a Liz and a Dave. We have Nancy. We have an Anne Marie. We have a Danny. We have the comics. But okay, Liz and Dave, everybody. Liz and Dave. Woo! Okay. Liz and Dave, moving soon out of my house, says Dave. What do you see regarding that? Okay. So what we'll do is we'll have a tag team for this one. How about Evan and Dan both take this one? Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Dave, Liz and Dave are on this Zoom call together. That's a level of commitment I've never reached with any of my ex-partners. So what's the heck?
First one either.
Okay.
Several.
So are you guys, what's your relationship? I don't want to assume.
Just dating.
Dating. Okay. And Dave, you're moving out of your house. Are you in your house right now or no?
No, in my apartment. Well, he's living in his house.
Yeah, we're in Liz's apartment. I'm living in the house, selling it, and I'll be moving soon. So.
Gotcha. Okay. So you just want to see what that change is going to mean for you in terms.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So why are you moving? Is there like a reason? Are you having a job change? Is it Liz? I don't know. Like, you know.
No, we're getting a divorce, and selling the house was one of the things, and the house is sold, and we're just, it's just one of the things that's on my list of things that need to get out of the way for the divorce. So.
We like it. Okay, so we've got chapters closing and chapters opening. We love that. And here at Improvised Tarot, we all wholly endorse divorce. I know I do. So yeah, Dave. Okay, I'd rather get divorced than get married. But that's okay. We won't make this about me. I think it's more fun and there's more publicity around it. Okay.
You're Italian.
Yeah, I'm Italian. I love a good fight. All right.
Good drama.
I love the drama. I love the drama.
Danny, you have a nice comic collection in the background, from what I can see.
Thank you.
You have every graphic novel ever written.
I do. I do have every single one, and also every one that's going to be written.
Okay.
Because I'm saying
We weren't kidding when we said he has keys to the future, everybody. Okay. All right. So Dan and Evan are gonna take this one. So let's just pull one general card about Dave's move specifically. How this is gonna go. How is he gonna like his new living situation? Let's just pull a general overview card.
Really quickly, Dave, what are you taking with you? Like any sort of memorabilia that has a strong emotional connection, something we can really pull from?
Let us know.
Well, I have some books. I have some graphic novels, as you have.
Excellent.
My drums and my record collection and my music collection.
Okay.
Nancy asked, maybe some cats. Do you have cats, living or dead, that will be moved with you?
He has the cat.
Yeah, I have a cat.
Living.
You have a cat? I'm a cat owner. I'm a cat dad too. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Does anybody know the cat's name?
Aren't we supposed to know the cat's name? Aren't we supposed to figure it out?
Well, I was asking in the hopes that one of you would. I know it.
I'm gonna go with Nancy. I think it's Eugene because there's a lot of cosmic energy. We're all related somehow. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Eugene. It's probably him.
It's a Susie and the Banshee song, which you
That's
guys would
the name
know.
of the cat?
What?
That's the full name? Is Susie and the Banshee song?
No, Susie and the Banshee is a group from the 80s, and it's a song.
Oh.
That's not what she was named after.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I still go with Eugene though. I think if you translated the lyrics,
it's a she.
Genie. It's a shape.
Okay.
I will say though, I think Liz is correct that it is that.
Okay, so what we're gonna do, okay, we pulled a card. Evan and Dan, we're gonna go ahead and take a stab at Dave's move. Let's just see how Dave's move's gonna go. And we pulled the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
Well, let's see what the comedians say. Yeah, and then I'll come in and let you know what.
Keep the card up.
So yeah, I'm from the Bronx. That's where I got my tarot degree in DeVry University BX. So we're always looking at in the Bronx, we're concerned about where's the closest trap house. The trap house is where the drugs and lean are consumed. So to me, that looks like the trap house is going to be very close because that's something you would see on LSD. You know, a hand in the air with I don't know what that symbol is, a cloud of smoke. So I think there will be drugs nearby.
I will agree with that because if you look on the card, you'll notice on the gate, what's that on there? It's a bunch of weeds.
Right. There's no room for doubt on this one. There's
also, of course, drugs bring Satan to your life. So the pentagram.
That's like saying, right. It's a gateway drug.
I've never had them.
Yeah. So David,
other drugs, literally.
I'll just get a place that has a nice gate.
And a lot of drugs. Yeah.
Gateway to more drugs. Yeah.
It's wild. Yeah. Dave, wild.
Maybe whoever I'm moving to, there they do drugs in the place.
Maybe.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and pull one or two more cards to look at Dave's move and Dave's future. This big change. All right, Evan, Dan. Ooh, again, we got the Wheel of Fortune, you guys. What are we thinking?
So in the BX, it's a big deal if you can go to BBQs or Red Lobster. So I think there's gonna be a BBQs or Red Lobster really close. That means you won the Wheel of Fortune because you mad fortunate. So I'm gonna go with that. What do you think?
I mean, obviously that. I can just imagine right now, Liz and David chowing down on some Cheddar Bay biscuits. I can see it so clear in my head. Cracking some snow crabs. They go into Red Lobster, right? And that's what you got to get.
Yeah. And what's Red Lobster saying?
You got to eat.
You got to eat. That's their tagline. You got to eat.
You got to eat.
You got to eat. They're one of the
We predict that you got to eat.
We predict that you're hungry, Dave. You're hungry for change, dare we say it. You're hungry for more and for some Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Just like how Cheddar can
lobster
change a biscuit.
Why is there Hebrew written on that wheel? Is that Hebrew?
Oh, it is.
It looks like some of the Hebrew language.
Oh.
Okay, so maybe,
Make some Jewish friends and then
maybe it'll be some Jewish friends, they'll get you, I don't know.
Introduce them to shellfish.
Kosher, but they'll find something for you, yeah. So there'll be some Jewish neighbors.
Lobster here, though.
Yeah, there's one.
Bring some, shalom. Now they can't
no.
because it's not kosher.
Listen, confirm that there is.
I do see something unfortunate though.
Yes,
I do
what
see
is
something
it?
fortunate.
Tell us.
Okay, you see in the corner, this is a Wheel of Fortune, but you do see the goat of misfortune in the bottom left corner, which usually isn't on this card, so that's kind of creepy to me. You can see there, he is eating your divorce papers. So you are gonna just need to make sure you get a second copy, because this goat is gonna come and he's gonna try to redo your marriage, and he's gonna try to make it legal again, and you gotta stop it. And then, but you see, it's got wings because you get to kill the goat, and it's gonna be delicious.
Right. And I think the overarching message is when in doubt, prenup as well. So Liz and Dave, depending on how things work out, just because you're both going to have stock in Red Lobster. That's what I'm getting. You're going to be really involved in this neighborhood.
I still see drugs because I think Puff the Magic Dragon. I see like some shit with wings. I see Puffs. Like, I just think everything's connected, man.
Well, the goat definitely comes from the meth house next door.
Yeah. Well, Goat Dragon, if you're on LSD, it's all the same shit.
Yeah, the old goat dragon, as the kids call
it. Usually, Evan, I'm starting to think you're on drugs because every card you've been like, this card's about drugs.
It always applies. I'm not trying to tarot hate. I'm sorry, but it always applies.
All right, so Liz and Dave, let me give you a quick reading here. Actually, I'll pull you guys one more card, Dave, and then I will give you some clarity on this move, this life change, and this transition. Okay. Ooh, nice. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles are all about security and money. So I'm not surprised that we pulled this card up top. It means a new chapter in your life. Moving on up. Aces are always a really good sign. Aces are strong starts and strong launches. So on the whole, we can already assume that this move is good. It's a step up. It's the closing of a chapter that needs to be closed and the opening of one that we want to open. Great. Again, Wheel of Fortune, like we pulled for Nancy in her career. Wheel of Fortune upside down means bad luck and bad karma, but Wheel of Fortune right side up, which you pulled, means a turning point. Major turning point in your life, and often destiny, things falling into place, good fortune. So both of these cards are signs that in a material sense and in a universal hippy-dippy sense, like this move is great for you on all fronts. So far we see all systems go. And then we pulled the Fool, which a lot of people think that is one of the best cards, one of the most positive cards in the deck. So is Major Arcana 0, so it literally, the tarot deck follows the Major Arcana characters throughout their journey. So the Fool is new beginnings, it is new hope, it is foolishness in a good sense of the word, ignorance is bliss, new chapters. The Fool is so joyous, he gets a clean slate, he's going into everything with rose-colored glasses and excited to see what comes. So truly, on the whole, it's a resounding yes from all three cards, especially with telling you that we stand and we stand moving here at Improvised Tarot. Yeah. No, but seriously, Dave, I think it's a good move for you. All the cards.
And he doesn't have to kill his cat.
Thank goodness.
Yes, we won't do that.
We don't
give it to Eugene.
Don't give it to Eugene. No.
He had 9 chances and fucked up every time.
Right.
It's really kind of like 81 chances, really.
Nancy just said
he had 81 chances.
Yeah.
Nancy said she wants to eat 9 dicks. So
I was about to call attention to that. Red Lobster, I want to eat 9 dicks.
That's a different Red Lobster. You probably
That's code for a sex position I haven't tried yet, but hope to post quarantine. Okay, the Red Lobster.
I'm sure there's one in the village somewhere that's the Red Lobster and it's 9-10 million dicks. Who knows?
Right, exactly.
Hold up. Can we all just watch Easy stream for 1 second for like, or at least the next 30 minutes?
This
is now the most adorable thing ever.
I want my cat to come.
Oh.
We've
got a psychic dog.
Is this a good example of how us comedians are embracing the virtual comedy scene? We're like week 1 of this, we were like nervous and tiptoeing around and trying to not be awkward. And now it's like week whatever of quarantine. And we're like, here's my dog. I just got my period. I haven't like.
Oh, none of us are wearing pants.
I know.
She was actually scratching at the door and whining. I had to let her in because she gets like anxious when she's not by me like every second of the day. It's both endearing and terrible.
That's how most girlfriends are. Cool. All right, so we have time for one more reading. If anybody wants to step up to the plate, we'll have Rachel and Easy will tag team this one.
I would also
Anyone?
love to hear if Easy, I don't know if you can use some of your psychic energy to channel your dog's psychic thoughts, but I would love to hear your dog's predictions as
Hey,
well.
Nina, you're up. All right.
All right. That's
Nina?
Nina's the dog.
I'm going to
correct?
need your help. She's
Okay,
in.
Nina's the dog, I think.
Oh, the dog. Okay. Anyone else have a question? Anyone else have a question? Have a problem? This is Improvised Tarot. Part comedy, part clarity. Speak now or forever hold your problems inside.
Dave, Liz, any non-divorce
one.
related questions?
Who was the question?
Anne Marie, I think, accidentally DM'd me a question.
Oh,
Oh.
damn. Okay, read it for Anne Marie.
Well,
Yeah, read it for the group.
Hey, she's asking what's happening this summer.
Oh, wait, is she really?
What?
I mean, that's literally what she asked. Yeah, what's happening this summer?
You delivered that like you were just swindling and you didn't really know.
Hey,
Anne Marie, you've missed a bit.
Okay.
There have been some big updates this summer, Anne Marie. I don't know where you've been.
There's a lot.
There's been a few.
I think the question is, what isn't happening this summer? Okay.
Dinosaurs just came back.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I have a theory Trump is a dinosaur. But that's we won't get into that.
I think Trump is the alien, like the defense said that they found, and they're just not making the connection when they said they found UFOs.
Yeah, they like expected him to be smarter. They're like, he's an alien. Shouldn't he have like artificial intelligence and like he should be a little bit more in tune? Nope. Okay. All right. Anne Marie wants to know what's happening this summer. So Anne Marie, loaded question. Rachel and Easy's pup are all going to collectively take this one for you.
Wait,
what's going on?
Can we also clarify, is it just in general, like to make it easier on them, like for predicting, is it just in general or Anne Marie summer?
What we'll do is we'll pull one card for Anne Marie summer and one card for the general everyone summer. Okay. What we'll do. Okay. All right.
Her summer.
She says my summer.
My summer. Anne Marie. I love that. Anne Marie's like, fuck the world. What's up on my life?
That's right.
Yes, Anne Marie. I love that energy. Okay. Anne Marie, your summer. We pulled the 10 of Wands. Rachel, Easy. What are we thinking? We see the 10 of Wands.
You're gonna
Oh,
go on
no.
10
What does that mean?
vacations.
Okay.
10 vacations. You're gonna take advantage of all the cheap flights and the cheap Airbnbs. Hello. I think the service is cutting out. I think there's a protest like going by right now.
But
Hello.
we're going on 10 vacations.
10 vacations, yeah, which we all need. But that's first.
Very
Nina,
true.
what do you think? Nina, do you have an opinion on this one? I'll give you a treat if you answer.
Week 15 of quarantine. I'm talking to my dog. Okay.
She doesn't even care. Anne Marie, what I'm feeling from the universe, right? It's not about what the card is showing me. It's about how I'm feeling about looking at the card. What I'm getting at is the 10 of Wands. You know, it's gonna be like it's gonna be tough. You know, I think you're gonna be going into the summer with high hopes, and then realizing it's going to be challenge after challenge. There's going to be a lot of hardships. You're going to be having to carry a lot of weight. That could be emotional weight, or the fact that your dream of becoming a famous comedian just withered away. It could be any of those things.
I know that one hits home. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're seeing
2021 because summer 2020 is canceled already.
Yeah. So I think Easy is looking at summer 2020 and Rachel gave a prediction for summer 2021, 10 vacations. I also think I think the middle ground between the two of these is this is you carrying all your baggage and your luggage through the airport for your 10 vacations. I think that's a happy middle ground. Let's pull one other one. For a general, what is Anne Marie and the world's future going to look like? And we have the Chariot. What do we think about this?
I think my man's a toxic boyfriend.
Yeah, you got a fuckboy coming this summer.
Only fuckboys be rolling up on what the fuck is that? Like Farrell and like fucking Bob's furniture chair. Yeah, fuck that.
Hey, some of my first furniture was Bob's. All right.
My couch is Bob's. I'm sitting on it.
Oh,
I know what it's like.
Okay. So what does this mean for Anne Marie and for the collective future of the world?
Watch out for fuckboys.
Watch out. Yeah, which is a general, just good rule of thumb, I think.
Yeah, they in Congress too. Watch out for them too.
Yeah. I mean, this person's well adorned. It looks like he doesn't have. He's concealing the lower half of his body, which would lead me to believe he is a fuckboy. There's something here that he doesn't want people to see.
Yeah, in some circles, it would be like a power top, though. I don't think that translates to most.
I don't think that translates either. Also, his locks. He looks like a surfer boy. He looks like a young Sean Penn if he surfed. I don't know. Can anyone confirm that? I don't know if he surfs.
Sean Penn does surf.
Oh,
I can confirm. Yeah, first person I can confirm.
So I don't know, maybe go to the beach. I mean, maybe this means spending time at the beach and then living in some fuckboy surf kingdom. I mean, again, I'm just spitballing.
I will say I'm seeing another detail that I'm not loving. You see those two cheesy sphinxes in the corner? He's going to be one of those guys who like has all these different like little gifts from around the world to places he hasn't actually like been to. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, oh, this is this little soldier, one of those underground soldiers, from China, and I got it from there, and I stole it from the temple. And it's like, no, you got that at the museum. It still has a tag on it.
He's the kind of guy who tourists in other people's lives.
Right, right. He summers in other people's lives.
Yeah, summers in other people's lives.
He's like,
it's gonna happen this summer.
It's like being John Malkovich, but in the summer.
Right, and this is, you guys are gonna not get along because you're gonna go on 10 vacations and you're gonna really rack up an impressive passport, and then this guy's gonna try and tell you about cities you've actually been to.
Right.
Right through it, but it looks like as if he does have big dick energy. So I mean, I'm getting summer fling vibe.
Also, I'm getting a clear picture now that a name was said. It is going to be John Malkovich. John Malkovich is the fuckboy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything makes sense. The whole faux decorations, the whole I'm so worldly.
Yeah.
He's just a fuckboy.
Marie says sounds great, and yeah, which means she's a big John Malkovich fan. So again, we're making dreams.
You're gonna fuck John Malkovich. I messed up saying his name, but you're gonna fuck John Malkovich.
You are. Okay, Anne-Marie, I'm going to give you a little bit of clarity, even more so than our lovely comedians already provided. So Anne-Marie asked about summer, and what summer's going to look like and the future's going to look like. So first things first, we got 10 of Wands, which is not a fun card, not surprising. But it is the culmination of a journey, which is, I hope certain things culminate and end, like COVID and quarantine and things like that. But it is the card of like struggle and not necessarily giving up, but like reaching the end of a journey, being very, very tired, having gone through a lot, which, is pretty relatable, I feel like, for everybody right here in the show. So this is a pretty current present snapshot of summer 2020. And then we pulled the Chariot. So the Chariot is, in its best sense, it means balance and stability and forward motion. So it does mean progress, which I think, safe to say the whole world needs right now. But also the Chariot only moves forward when we make a conscious decision. So if the Chariot is pulled left or pulled right, it's not going to move forward. It's going to topple over. So I think for the general world and everybody, it means doubling down on our convictions, making choices, sticking to our structure, and fixing shit, and then we'll be able to move forward. So, I mean, this is not only improvised tarot, but this is political commentary as well here. I'm kidding. But the Chariot, like I said, it is like the decision-making card, and it is the card of stability when played right? Like when we stick to our guns and we make a choice and we see it through. Yeah, and you know what?
Just like divorce.
It's like divorce, right? It is, and it's also, I do see John Malkovich in your future, Anne-Marie, and I think you guys are gonna hit it off. So, I just want to put that out there. You and John Malkovich. All right, so we're gonna close. We have about 2 minutes left, and I just don't want to not answer this question. So I think all the comedians are gonna take a stab at this one. Liz and Dave. I think Liz asked this. Liz said, "How long will it take for Dave's divorce to be finalized?"
Nessie.
And I just want to answer this. Liz and Dave, want to give you guys some clarity.
It's
Um,
gonna take too long.
what happened?
It's gonna take too long.
It's
It
never
hasn't even filed yet. That's the problem.
okay.
With my attorney, without my attorney present, I can't answer this question, so no comment.
But
Right,
Nancy can. She can answer.
Nancy can answer. We all
Yeah.
can answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give her power of attorney.
How long will easy? By the way, your dog looks like it's your publicist. Like you're like I can't say anything. Like your dog is here.
Wait, wasn't it? Never mind.
Okay. Dave's divorce. Ready? Ooh.
Uh-oh.
We got the death card.
Oh.
That's
kind of on the nose.
That's good.
What does it mean?
Death of marriage
Death
is
to the
good.
marriage?
That's good.
That is good? Okay.
Sometimes
Yeah.
death is good.
Die before it's finalized.
That means that shit dead on arrival. Like the paper's gonna be signed soon. It's gonna be dead.
Could go either way. Okay.
I know we're in the middle of a very deadly global pandemic, so I just want to say the death card does not mean literal medical deaths, just in case anyone's freaking out. I just want to put that out there, because usually people...
That would suck to die right before you're getting a divorce. That would
Or if this is the
suck pretty bad.
they just pull tarot cards to see if you test positive for COVID, and then you either get
Oh.
the flu or death. No, I'm kidding. Okay.
I wish I could divorce COVID.
So like,
What do we think?
so I'm gonna give like an urban dictionary definition of deaded. Deaded means when something stops, like you stop something, like you got deaded. So it doesn't mean like a person died. It means that marriage, that divorce got deaded. So it's a wrap. So I think you're good.
Okay.
Like that. Thank you.
No problem. I'll jump in for clarity. The death card, yeah, it's nothing to be afraid of, and it quite literally means the death of something that long needed to end, and the rebirth and a new beginning. So a lot of people are intimidated by this card, just because sometimes the endings can be painful and they can come with their own level of baggage. But it is quite literally, the translation is like, it's one door is definitely closing, but two are opening. So it's entire new beginnings, regeneration, finalization, but then after this everything restores itself in the major arcana. So this is the death of your marriage and the rebirth or the birth of your divorce, Dave. Good card. It's a good sign.
I also don't want to freak you out, but I was just about to predict that Liz was going to get a call.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's, not for nothing, but
I'm on the phone with her.
yeah, Rachel and Liz are having phone sex. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining Improvised Tarot. I'm Brittany Brave.
I've one. Something came to me very clearly, if I may.
Yeah, check the
I
homework.
saw that they're going to make a movie based on Anne Marie's romance, and it's going to be called Seeing John Malkovich.
John Malkovich and his 9 dicks.
9 dicks.
And his 9
Does have
dicks.
9 dicks. That's canonical.
Yeah, it is. Thank you guys.
The movie.
We're back next Saturday at 8 p.m. I'm Brittany Brave. Thank you to all the comics. I have to run to another Zoom show. Sorry. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Bye, thank you.
Great. Thank you so much.
Bye. Thanks for being my friends for an hour.
Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
Thanks, Amy and Matt.
Be the last
Thank you.
one on
Nice
the
meeting
call.
you.
I'm gonna
Appreciate
stay
it.
on the call and be the last one.
All right. See you guys next time.
See ya. Dave and Liz are still on. I'm closing out.